I think we are live, folks. Yeah, it's been a day and a half since I've done this. Let's see if anybody comes in. See if anybody comes in. What is it, Friday night? Let me just see. Might take a few. Might take 10 minutes to get one in here. They probably think I'm dead. Wow, we got one person in here. See if we get any more. See if I recognize anybody in here. Uncle Salty. I'm trying to see if Uncle Salty comes in there. I can't remember Uncle Salty's first name. He did live in Houston, Texas. I don't know if he still does or not. Let's see, 5 people. Wow. We jumped from 1 to 5. RV Davey channel. How about that? It's been a while. It's been a day and a half since I've come on. I'm heading up to Flag tomorrow. Let's see. Let's see if we get more. See if anybody pops in up there so I can see who they actually are. Yeah, I'm probably getting some new people that never been here before to this channel. Oh, 2 people dropped off. Yeah, it's probably some new people. Bunch of new people just kind of checking out what's live. What's live and what's not live, right? What's alive and well. 2 people. Hey, is there any 2 people in here that I know in here? What chance? Let's see if I can get anybody to creep in here. See if I got a little side chat on the side there. See if I can get any comments in the live feed. Yeah, I was just looking up, just for the hell of it, I was looking up house prices in Scottsdale, Arizona, and you wouldn't believe it, man. You can't even find a house under $1 million in Scottsdale. I'm talking just an average Joe Blow house. They are pricey. Rents are like $4,000 or $5,000 a month and up just to rent a house in Scottsdale. Yeah, Scottsdale's definitely overpriced. I know it's Scottsdale, but hey, it ain't. You know, I mean, maybe they've redone a lot of these houses that are old. I don't know. 4 people. Let's see if I get anybody to say anything in here. I'm trying to see if I get some old people in here, you know. People that used to come in here from, what, half a year ago or whatever. See if I get, see what I can do here. Let's just see. What we got? Robert Austin. Oh, I just been, I don't know, I've just been, well, actually, I've got an infection in my feet, I think. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to go to the Flagstaff Hospital tomorrow late afternoon. I'm going to check in and make sure that it's not turning into an infection in the bottom of my heels of my feet. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. And hopefully everything turns out good. Otherwise, I'm doing okay. Besides that, I just didn't get these diabetic foot sores on my feet. I'd be good to go, man. I'd be good to go. Oh, and then I had a reaction to my medication, which caused me to get dizzy, lightheaded. So I'm gonna have that checked out as well. We're gonna go tomorrow. We're leaving tomorrow morning. I got somebody that's gonna drive my RV, and I'm gonna just be a passenger on the ship here, and just get me to Flagstaff Hospital, and then we'll get checked in. I'm gonna do that first thing when I get up there. We're leaving at 11 sharp. So it's 11, 12. We'll probably be up there about 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, I'll hit the hospital parking lot there in Flag. It's pretty chilly up there still. I can't believe it. The chilly temperatures for this time of the year. Temperatures are cooler for some damn reason. I was trying to see if there was Uncle Salty that would come in here. I don't know where he's gone. I haven't seen him in a while. I forget what he was called. He was called, God, what was his name? Maybe, I don't know, Robert Austin. You familiar with Uncle Salty that would come in here? We got 3 people. I don't expect any big crowds. Of course not. But this is just coming on just for the heck of it. Just checking things out, making sure the internet situation still works good. So far, so good. I'm still in courtside, actually. I have to run my AC about 24/7 up here. At least right now I do. Because it gets pretty damn freaking, well, it gets really hot here, but when I get the Flagstaff, it's going to be a different story. It's going to be just the opposite. It's going to be a lot. I'm going to say, I'm probably need to put a light jacket on when I get up there. After experiencing these temperatures. About 100 degrees. It's about 100 even here. So, see, you got 3 people in here, but I'm only showing one in the side chat here with Robert Austin here coming in. So, that's cool. At least I got one person. Let's see. Got Robert Austin 3 times. Maybe it's all Robert Austin's. Maybe it's all him. That's the 3 that's in here, and they're all Robert Austins. So, yes. Let's see. No, I remember Jody Portwood. I think, and that guy said that he was. Well, you know what? What do you think about that? What do you think about that, Robert? What do you think about that last segment there in your little remark here? I don't want to mention names. I'm just wondering what you think about that. I can tell you that there's a certain party that don't like that kind of stuff. A guy that's trying to become president. I hope he doesn't. I don't like him. So I hope for the sake of democracy, man. I hope he don't get in, man. Sake of democracy, man. We need to keep democracy. Yeah, it's a little different, isn't it? And see, now they're trying to figure out what the hell bathrooms they can use, right? They're trying to say that the men that turn into women are not allowed to go in the women's bathrooms. So what do they do? What are they going to do? Make a 3rd bathroom called, say, T, trans on there? Trans, because, think of it. If a guy that turned into a woman goes into has to go into a men's bathroom, men are going to be pissed off. They're saying, what? Can't be using our bathroom? Yeah, it's going to be a problem. It would certainly blow me away. That's for sure. But yeah, I'm not a big, I'm not a fan, for sure of that, but I have 4 sisters, and I think a man that does that is disrespectful to roommates. Yeah, I guess you could say that. think you have 4 sisters. Okay. I had 2 sisters. I did, and I didn't get along with either one of them, but whatever, It is one of those things that never got along with, well, actually, nobody in our family got along, really, come to think of it. But yeah, they all live in North Scottsdale. They live in, and I was just, for the hell of it, I was just looking at their addresses, where they live and the price of the houses there. Oh my God. My mom's old house, or my brother inherited, that freaking house is over $3 million. I'm like, oh my goodness. I don't know, man. I couldn't believe it. The prices are outrageous. Anywhere in Scottsdale, South Scottsdale, I looked at those prices. Those houses are, I remember my mom had 2 houses down in South Scottsdale years back when I was in grade school and elementary school, and the houses we sold one house for $40,000, and that was a lot of money back in 1977, I think. So yeah, 77, $40,000 down there for a 4-bedroom house, 4-bedroom, 2 baths, swimming pool, 40 grand. Now that same house, shoot, you're talking, like $1,100,000 for an old house like that. And then the houses up in North Scottsdale are at least they're averaging about $2 million a house, $2 million plus. It's actually more on the plus side, more on the side of like $3 million. Yeah, so I'm blown away at the prices of the houses there. It's ridiculous, man. I don't know how people can afford to buy these houses, man. I really don't know, man. I know I can't. Shoot. I mean, I'm sure there's, cheaper property, but if you go outside of Scottsdale, if you go into Phoenix, but you probably go up further north, in the west end of town, you probably find better bargains. I could probably find a 1-bedroom apartment in Sun City for probably a lot less. Bad Sport. Damn, good to see Bad Sport in here, man. Bad Sport's in there. I haven't seen him in, damn, it's been ages. God, where did I meet up with Bad Sport? I'm trying to think. Where was it? Where did I meet up with you? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I met you. Where the hell was it? Can't even remember. Let's see. Are you doing my... What friend? I don't know what friend you're... Ha! I'm not around anybody. I've been by myself since December. The only people I see is the people that deliver my food and the manager of the park and the owner of the park that I'm in here in Quartzsite. That's it. Besides that, I don't see anybody. I don't do anything. I don't see anybody. I guess it's kind of good to lead a boring life. You certainly can't get into any kind of trouble, That's for damn sure. I live in, Oklahoma, and you almost can't afford land here. Well, so everything's gone up and, clear across the United States, huh? So what does that mean? If Donald Trump wins the election, everything comes back down? Prices will come down on everything? Is that what's going to happen? I don't see that happening. I hope he doesn't win, man. I am no fan of that guy. Yeah, I'm not into authoritarian style government. Just not. I'm not into that. I don't care. For one, I don't want to lose my freedom. I'd rather have my freedom than have somebody tell me what I can do and when I can do it. That's exactly what will happen with Donald Trump. They're got this little thing called Project 2025. I I read up the whole thing on it. It's no good, and they took it down, so they don't want people to know what they're doing. They're being secretive about it. You know what blows me away? I went to the House of Representatives, and I was watching what's her name? I mean, they were having a meeting about what's his name, Merrick Garland. They were supposed to have a big thing on him, a big vote or something with Democrats, Republicans, and Marjorie Taylor Greene mouthed off to one guy, to the, what's his name? I'm trying to think of his name. She went off on him, and he goes, "Hey," he went to the James Comer, says, "Hey, she's talking over my time." And he goes, so he had to redirect and tell her to shut up, and then she didn't want to shut up. So then she was going off on this black House of Representatives lady and talking like she's got, you got fake eyelashes, whatever. I mean, God, this lady's acting like she's, God, I swear, it's like she's gone back to grade school or something. The way she picks on people's looks, First of all, she ain't that good. She ain't good looking herself. Marjorie Taylor Greene, oh my God. She's ugly as it gets. That lady's scary, man. I'd scare the crap out of me if I ever met up with that lady. Boy, she's got a mouth. She's got a toilet mouth on her, man. I'm a business owner, and none of them care about the small business owners. So it's all about taking care of corporate big shots. It's going to get worse if, like I said, if Donald Trump wins the elections. Things are just going to get worse. I keep telling people, you honestly think gas prices and everything and the prices of groceries and all that are going to come down? They're not. It's corporate greed. That's what causes all this crap. Is corporations, man. Gas prices, corporate greed again. Rich executive oil producing companies, coming in and just jacking up the prices. That's what they do. Make the average American person suffer. That's what it's about. They don't care about you and I and the rest. They only care about what's in their pocket. The big corporate owner. That's one thing I could say. But yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene, what a witch. I'll tell you what, she's a bitch and a half, man. If I let's just say I was in the House of Representatives, I would have got up and I would have probably strangled her. I would have probably knocked her on her ass. Wouldn't, and I probably would have been in big ass trouble, but you know what? I wouldn't have cared. It'd have been worth it to go to jail to knock that freaking lady out, That's all I gotta say. Let's see who else we got in there. We got Brian's Lucky Scratch Ticket. I knew I'm not dead. I mean, I don't know. God, take me one of these days, but not yet, I think I got a few years left in me. Just, some more people have passed away since me. And, they used to talk, man, I hope Davey's doing okay. And the next thing I know, they're gone, It's like, what the heck? She like a cat, but, 9 times 9, 81 lives, man. Yeah, I was kind of hoping Uncle Salty would have come in here tonight, but he's a guy that lived in Houston, Texas, and I can't remember what his name is, and I have his telephone number, and I was gonna call him because I wanted to see if he's okay, because I heard there's a big storm down there in Houston, Texas, where it wiped out 100-mile-per-hour winds, freaking shattered, freaking tossed buildings and took roofs off, all kinds of crazy crap, down there in Houston, Texas. The water, big heavy rains, and, no place for water to go. The water was just flooding everything. Let's see. Did Tasha scratch? No. Tasha. No, I had a zit on my just above my lip, and I tried to pop it, so I ended up with a little. But it's no big deal. Yeah, right here. No, I've seen Tasha in well over a year now. Since the time that Tasha got, pretty much smacked me with a flashlight or whatever it was. Do you know any of the RV YouTube viewers there? No, I don't. Matter of fact, I don't. The only person that I've spoke to, I think, on YouTube has been Aja. You know who that is? Oh, yeah, Aja was the one that lives in Williams, Arizona. I got my property there too. I still have it. I'm going to sell it and buy something else. I'm trying to get into get a solid roof over my head, but I got to get the place sold first. I've had a couple interested lookers that looked at it. They were interested, but they still thought it was too far out, But it's actually close to the Grand Canyon, so I don't know. I think that stuff's gonna end up getting built up anyway, because Williams they're gonna start building there. Things is gonna start happening. Real estate's gonna start booming in that place. It's just a matter of time, because Flagstaff needs a place, because north is the Indian reservation. South, it can grow south for sure, but it can't really grow. It could grow east a little bit, but not much, because you got the Indian reservation going that direction. So let's see, Pandemonium. Yeah, Pandemonium. Yeah, I left a comment. Pandemonium and Pandemonium's responded back, which kind of stunned me, because Pandemonium would never hardly talk to my channel, He just made a good, nice comment. That's all. Nothing big, We got Mayhem in here. I seen Mayhem in Las Vegas, not in Las Vegas, but he goes into another channel called what's the channel name? Mark. Guy's name is Mark. Mayhem probably is familiar going in. He does the broadcast live on Fremont Street. Yeah. But yeah, I thought, maybe Uncle Salty might make it in. I don't know. Plus, maybe Uncle Salty has to work or something. It's kind of, because Uncle Salty, I'm curious, because I wanted to see if Uncle Salty's okay, because he actually lived out of his RV in an RV park, just like I'm doing now. But like I said, he was out in Houston, and Houston, could get, I don't know, Texas could get some nasty freaking storms, man. Tornadoes, just flooding, rain, humid conditions. Arizona doesn't get all that kind of stuff. Let's see. We got CVK and Nomadic Fanatic also live in. Yeah, it's like, that's the thing. They're all moving to Arizona. I was the first one to live in Arizona, man. I've been here since 1965, man. 65, there wasn't nothing here. In 65, you could buy a house. You could buy a house for $6,000 in Scottsdale. About $6,500 bought you a house in South Scottsdale back in the day. That same $6,500 house, it cost you good, 900 to $1 million now. Imagine that, all the way from 1965 up to 2024. Those homes are now going for about $1 million. just under $1 million for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. Unbelievable. That's in Scottsdale, though. But I was just, going back, comparing prices. My goodness. I can't even buy a used car for that. Yeah, I know. How about that? It's just, going back and looking at history. And, I talk, how these people. 65, great year for cars, too. 65 Mustang, I don't know. Chevelle, 66 Chevelle. Those are the muscle cars back in those days. Shoot, I had an 80 Firebird. It wasn't a Trans Am, but it was it looked like a Trans Am because I put all the Trans Am parts on it, pieces to make it look like one, but it didn't have a big motor in it. I only had the 6-cylinder in it. I had a Buick 231, the same motor that they had in the Grand Nationals, but mine was a putt-putt. But I'll tell you what, I found a turbocharger for it, and I put the turbocharger on there, and that car became a beast. A beast. I mean, I'm telling you, that car can smoke rubber. It was night and day difference. And I got the turbocharger out of a junkyard, I got it for like, a couple $100. And I didn't know how to put it on. I had to have somebody put it on for me. And, man, that car just ripped. I couldn't believe the power that car had. I mean, it went from being a dog, and it still got, good gas mileage because it's a 6-cylinder. But yeah, people used to, pick on me in the car because I couldn't race them because without the turbocharger, I just power. I had no guts to it, Let's see, are you, no, I'm not a hologram. No, I don't think so. Don't think so, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be on the road. At least somebody else is gonna be driving my RV for me, because I had a dizzy spell from my medications I was taking. I gotta go to the hospital tomorrow. I'm gonna have them run some tests on me, find out what the heck caused that, because I've never had that happen before. So bad connection, huh? We're not getting a good connection here. I'm lacking power, I know that. The charge capability. I got 6 people in here. Got a little bit more people. I'm still kind of hoping Uncle Salty comes in. I've not seen, and then I haven't seen Revelator coming in here. The guy who used to be called the Revelator Phoenix. He usually pops in here. I haven't seen him in here either. Let's see. I hear you fine here. Yeah, some people said I got a bad connection. It's not showing that I got a bad connection, though. Usually it tells me. Surprisingly, it's a good connection. You know why? Because there's nobody left in this town. Everybody just disappeared. There's nobody left here, Everybody took off. Too hot. I don't know where. I think a lot of people went to Oregon. You know what's scary about Oregon? I hear there's a Bigfoot there's been Bigfoot sightings, and I'm trying to think. Walla Lala. I think it's called Walla Lala. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's in Oregon, and there's a guy that went camping with his son, and they were camping in their truck with a camper, and they swear they saw, and they could hear Bigfoot. So the kid was really scared, So Dad goes, Dad, I don't want to stay here, man. I think we should go. And So the old man said, "Okay, we're gonna get out of Dodge here and get out of here. I'm scared myself." So, but yeah, they didn't have a gun or anything, so still they bailed out of there. But yeah, he made a report that there were Sasquatch or Bigfoot, Walla Walla, Oregon. I have no clue where it's at. The guy wrote, he spelled it out. So I couldn't spell it if I tried to spell it now. Let's see. His fish tank leaked, and he's he's siliconing. He's siliconing too much. Fish tank. Who's fish tank? Who's got the fish tank? I don't even know. Let's see, I'm trying to read here. At least Joe Biden doesn't live with you. I hope he beats Trump in the election, man. I seen Howard Stern do an interview with him. It was a really good interview, man. Joe Biden seems like a pretty nice guy, man. Just a humble guy. And he's getting picked on by a bully, Trump, what a bully he is, man. I mean, nobody around the world likes him, The rest of the world can't stand the guy. Except for Russia. All the authoritarian government systems, they love him because, he's Putin's puppet, man. Yeah, we're turning into Russia big time. We are, if Trump gets office, we're going to turn into Russia. We're going to be Russia number 2. I can see it happening. Davy's a bit, let's see, but not orange. Yeah, I'm not an orange. I don't have all that. I can't afford that orange makeup that Trump's got, Yeah, why the hell is he putting all that? If you seen Trump with no makeup on, you know what he looks like? He looks like shit. I mean, seriously, I think Joe Biden don't put that shit on, but Joe Biden looks better than Trump does. I think Biden looks younger than he does, and Biden's older by 3 years? Could you imagine Trump taking presidency? How it's going to age him? It'll age him like you wouldn't believe. Plus, there's a bunch of crap going on in the world right now. Russia is really on the move. They are on the move, big time. Russia's not playing around, man. They mean business. Yeah, they mean business. They're trying to take all Europe back. They're working on it. Let's see. 9000 series gave Trump his carrot juice. Yeah, like I said, I hope he don't win the election. That's all. Our economy is doing good enough. We're not. I mean, yeah, things could be better for sure. Things will get better. It's gonna take a while, man. The pandemic, and we're still not. We still haven't even got over under the bus on any of the pandemic crap. Still, I mean, it's over, but people are still getting the virus here and there. But it's like catching the flu, It's certainly not spreading like it did, Good thing it don't. See, I don't like any of them, but I can't let's see, understand a word by Biden had a stutter problem, and he has to really work on what he's saying, and it's you really have to just he's talking slower so you can understand him a little bit better. But I like him, like I said. But Trump, no way. Trump Trump needs to. What we need is just Trump to go away. In other words, let Biden win these 4 years, and then after that, let things settle down. And after Biden gets out, then we won't have Trump back in office. We won't have Trump running the show. He won't be in. In other words, we'll get him out of politics because he's only hurting our country. He's divided this country in half. Oh, we got Joni Portwood in here. What's up, Joni? I decided I'd do a live stream tonight, man. I got the energy to do it. Probably won't have the energy for a little bit, but at least I'm doing it while I can now. So, but yeah. So let Trump lose this election, and we get him out of politics. He ain't gonna run after this next 4 years. It'll be too hard for him. So let him lose. He'll be out for 4. Unless he comes back in another 4 years and runs again, which he could do, but he won't have. You don't have to worry about Biden in there. He'll be running against somebody else. He'll probably be running against Jamie Raskin. Jamie Raskin, he's a smart guy, man. He's freaking Constitution law. Oh yeah, he's smart. He'd be a good president. But you got some people wanting, some people that come in here, they want a lot of Americans want authoritarian government. And I always tell them, move to Russia first, and then go tell Putin what he is. Call Putin some names, when you're in Russia, and see what happens to you. Then you'll know what it's like to live under authoritarian style government. That's one way I could put it. Move to Russia first before you want to vote for autocracy. Once you vote for autocracy, there ain't no turning back. You can't turn back the clock after that. Because there will be no more voting anymore. Because there'll be one leader, one name on the ballot. So you can only vote for one guy. It'll be the same guy, and that'll be till the day you die. That's the way it'll be. See, I'm moving to Russia. I don't like authoritarian style government. That's why I'm supporting Biden, because I don't want that. I'm going to support democracy all the way. Democracy is the way I choose. But the younger generation doesn't want democracy. They don't. They want a Russian-style government. That's why I say, why not? They move to Russia first, then come back to the United States, and then you'll know that you got it much better here. At least but with Trump, you don't. Trump's going to have authoritarian dictatorship government. He said what he's going to do. He means what he says. Believe what he says, because he's going to do it. No, I'm not insane. You kidding me? I'm the only one I've got sanity, because I know what I'm talking about. Go watch a channel called Coffee with Texas Paul. He's on Sundays at 8 o'clock in the morning, Arizona time. He's on Fridays, 8 o'clock, and he's on, let me think. So anyways, it's Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. 8 o'clock. Go check into his channel and listen to him. You're going to find all the kind of people that are anti-Trump there. They're all anti-Trump, and there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of people that don't like Trump. A lot of people that like Trump that are not going to vote for him this time around. A lot of people. And they're all on that channel. All you got to do is go in there, and you'll see the side chat. You'll see what they're saying about Trump. And they do not like him. And if he gets extreme like he says he's going to do, you wait and see what's going to happen. Just wait and see. There'll be somebody crazy enough to do something really stupid. And it only takes one. It only takes one crazy person. That's all. But you know, you never know. Let's see what we got here. So we got Sean American Rebel. Let's see, I ain't waiting that. I ain't watching that. Well, you're a Republican, right? Do you like communism? You like your government telling you what you could do when you could do it? You're going to be happy when they come to your door and take your guns away. They'll come to your. As soon as they change the government system, all the guns are gone. They'll knock on your door. Well, yeah, that's your right. Do as you please. You got to be a young guy. You got to be in your 20s. I can't see somebody 60 plus. They generally they're like 50-50. But no, I ain't voting. I'm telling you straight up, I ain't voting for Trump. I'm voting for Biden all the way. I ain't voting for that. I ain't voting for him. I would never vote for Mr. Trump. I can't. For one, I can't stand the guy. Can't stand him. He's ornery. He's a bully. He calls people fat, and look at himself. He's freaking fat as shit, and he's calling people fat. He needs to look at himself in his fucking gold mirrors and see what he looks like, and then maybe he might change his mind a little bit. Let's see, my mistake. This came to my feed as RV Davy Yards. Let's see, trash, Republican channel, nothing to do with. Well, we're RV living here. Yeah, we're RV living. I'm just talking about I got into politics subject. That's all. No big deal. Let's see what else we got here. We got Carlos Martinez. Look at that, Carlos. Man, I haven't seen Carlos in here in a long time. I'm gonna get off that subject because I don't. I got too many people that like the other side of it. So I'm just gonna get out of it because I'm not gonna talk about that. It's not good for a RV living channel to be discussing those subjects. But yeah, Martinez, man, I like the caption there. Looks pretty good. Tasha is with Rich Life, huh? It don't sound like it, does it? Rich Life, huh? Rich Life. So Rich Life likes Tasha, huh? Tasha's getting laid, huh? Tasha getting laid by Rich Life? How about that? How about those apples, huh? Can't stay on there too late. I gotta get up early. I gotta get up pretty early. I gotta pack up. I gotta pack up everything. I gotta pack up the barbecue and the table and the chair and get it all put away and get ready to hit the road tomorrow. I gotta be out here at 11 sharp. So let's see. Because you don't know anything. I know more than you think. I wasn't born yesterday, dude. I was I'm a lot wiser and yeah. You're probably 20 something or maybe 20 something years old, and 20 something, they know what I learned. I learned a lot of different things. I learned how to do all kinds of things in life, I'm surviving, for one. Surviving the hard life. Let's see, we got Jody in here. Let's see, in the Monkey, Skunky. Let's see. So, anyway, so how's that house project coming along, Joni? Let's see. Well, I'm not into fighting with anybody here, guy. We're not here to fight, you know. I'm not here to pick on people, and, you know, that's not what, we're here to get along. Unless you want, I don't know if you, maybe you're just a troll. I've never seen you in here before. I'm thinking if you're a troll, now if you're just a troll that wants to be vicious, then I could just, you know, either you can leave or I could take you out, one or the other. Got a couple choices here, guy. So I decided to put the house on the back burner and live in my camper. Well, you're living in a camper. You're living in a camper on your mom's property. Let's see, you're picking on. Well, I'm picking on. I could pick on. Well, that's different. I could pick on him, and you know, he's picking on a lot of people. So that's why, you know, I don't like people that pick on people. That's all. I don't care for people. I mean, if we can't get along, then see, if we're going to be that way in this country, we might as well split the country up, make 3 countries out of it. You know, we could make all kinds of countries out of the United States. You know, let the authoritarian style have their country, and then we have our democracy on the other side. You know, could do that. That could easily be done. Let's see. Hey, Joni, have you heard of Uncle Salty? Have you heard? I'm wondering if you've heard of Uncle Salty. He used to come in here. I forget what he called himself something different, but he lived in out of his RV in Texas. He lived in Houston, and Houston had a big ass storm there. Yeah, I had his number. Do you remember what his original name was? You remember what he used to call himself? But he changed his name from Uncle Salt. Before he was Uncle Salty, he was somebody else. I can't remember what he was called before. Oh, I remember. I know now. It was a race car driver's name. Yeah, I got it. It just came into my head now. Yeah, Uncle Salty is, I got his number. I'm going to call him and find out if he's okay, you know. I'll leave a text. I won't actually call him. I'll just text and see if he's all right. See if he got out of Texas alive, you know. Because Texas got messed up, I'm telling you. It got messed up royally. Let's see. Yeah, he was called, Uncle Salty was called Jeff Lebowski. Remember, Joni? Remember that name, Jeff Lebowski? Jeff Lebowski used to come in there, and then all of a sudden it became, God, what the hell? Uncle Salty, excuse me. I almost forgot. Jeff Lebowski, that's it. Jeff Lebowski. On your name seemed familiar. So yeah, so what? Joni, are you living in the camper on your mom's property, or you got the camper at the house that you own, that you bought. I'm just wondering what you're doing. Jeff Lebowski, a.k.a. and Nicholas. Yeah, and he was called Uncle Salty, too. He's got all kinds of names. Uncle Salty was the last one. But yeah, so Joni, are you living on your house? On the house that you bought? Are you living out of your camper? And did you move your camper to that property? See, you banned. Well, actually, somebody else did that. It wasn't me that did it. Somebody else banned them. It wasn't myself that did that. So, just to let you know, I do have a moderator or two. I got 2 moderators, so, and I think one of them banned both of them. But Jeff Lebowski's name, I'm going to go ahead and get that one unblocked. I gotta talk to the moderator though to do it. So I'll do that. I don't unblock everybody. He goes over before he unblocks them. He checks up with me. You know, because some of them just aren't not. You know, just not nice. You know, they want to be a real troll. They want to be rough on people. You know, if they're going to be like that, then you know, why come in here? You know, be nice and friendly, and we'll all get along just fine. You know. Let's see if you let's see, it was you, Davey. You just never take responsibility for your wrong choices. So, see, are we here to be mean tonight, Chuck? We're not here to be mean tonight, are we? We're not going to just try to be mean, because I'll just shut down the stream, that's all. I'm not going to block anybody. I'll just shut the stream down. I don't come in here very often anyway, so unblock all the trolls. Unblock all the trolls. That's funny. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Hilarious. CHN9 Davey just talking. We could all get along in here, right? I think we can. Why not? Why can't we just all get along? Let's see. The Dudes Abides, a.k.a. Jeff, a.k.a. Paulsville Ventures, a.k.a. Chuck Stewart. Oh, Chuck Stewart. Oh, so Chuck Stewart is actually Lebowski? You're actually... I know that's not it's not his real actual name. I know that. I got his telephone number, though. Got his telephone number. Dude's about Jeff Lebowski. Yeah. Yeah, Joni knows all the... Joni's the king of the YouTube, the RVer YouTube channels. Joni's on all the time, you know. Let's see. Joni's Barrel English too? Really? Barrel English used to say, hey RV, I go to sleep listening to your broadcasts all the time. That's what Barrel English used to do. Yeah, I stopped getting Barrel English in here. There hasn't been any more. The Barrel English channel must have been Must have been axed or something. I don't know. What a pleasant surprise. Ass. Remember that? Surprise, surprise. You know, the Mary Mayberry RFD. You know, that was a mechanic's name. God, he used to do that all the time. Surprise, surprise. I think his original name was Chuck. His last name was Neighbors, actually. Yeah, can't remember his first name, but he passed away. I don't know, probably 15 years ago, or maybe 10 years ago. Maybe I'm adding an extra 5 that I shouldn't be. But yeah, we got 5 people in the house. Gomer Pyle, good. That's a good one, Goober. You guys figured that one out. That's a lot of people can't figure that out. You know, a lot of people did watch that show. I just watched the show where they actually came back to Mayberry with Andy Griffith and the crew, at least some of them, and they had the monster in the lake, and it was the one guy in town, and he was trying to run it out of the little pond that was in there, you know. So the whole town was concerned that around town there in Mayberry. So maybe the town of Mayberry got all scared over it, you know. It was okay. Could have been better. It wasn't like the real show, you know, back in the day, you know. It was put together differently. You know, I think Barney, what's his name? Oh shoot, who played Barney Fife? What was his name? Haven. Haven't heard of those shows. What show have you heard of, Jody? What show? Freaking got all these little gnats flying around here, man. Freaking tired of these gnats. You can't get rid of them. Freaking little flying little bastards. Barney was, Don Knotts, yeah. Barney Fife, yeah. Played Don Knotts, yeah. No, I'm not there. I'm in Quartzsite. I'm probably the only one. I think I'm the only one left in Quartzsite here. Plague, yeah, gnats all. That's my friend. I just talked to one of my friends, and they got gnats all over too. So they're all over the desert, man. They get in your freaking. I don't know how they get into the vehicle, man. You can spray. You could spray. You know. You could use pest. You know, like flying pesticide. It still won't kill the damn things. They're like. I don't know. They don't freaking die. Unless you got one of those electric fly swatters, you know. That's one investment I think I'm gonna make. But I won't need it when I get up Flagstaff. There won't be any up there. It's too cold for them up there. They like the warmer weather, man. They like the weather just like it is. Quartzsite, yeah. There's nobody left. I'm probably the only one of the very few left in this town. I think just about everybody left. They left town, man. I just dropped my Come on. Let's see. They got a damn good. They got the fourth pick. They picked the best running or the best wide receiver. They got the best wide receiver in the NFL, or they will have the best receiver coming right out of Ohio State. Let's see. Peppermint will get rid of Nets. Yeah, I don't have any peppermint, unfortunately. If I did, man, I'd just put it in a bottle and spray it, and they'd be, yeah, you're right, they'd probably be gone. None of the bugs like that stuff. Yeah, the gnats are oh, they're just nasty. They like to fly right in your face. Yeah, I've got regular bug spray that's really strong, but it won't kill these things. They'll kill anything else, but it won't. Tell you what, kills scorpions really well. The stuff I got. Freaking kills scorpions off just like that. You hit them one shot, man, they're done. That's one thing I can say, huh? Yeah, the vehicle is running great, Joni. Yeah, it runs great, runs excellent. Yeah, it runs absolutely. It would run a little bit better, but there's a slight little pinhole. There's like a hole that's right next to the exhaust where the caldenic converter meets the exhaust pipe. Well, there's like a little burnt hole right there. And I had a guy welding on it, and he couldn't patch that up. He said he said if he had a little bit more time, he could have patched. I think I gotta go back to Flag. I'm gonna get back with those guys. I'm gonna have them weld that back up some more, and that'll clean it up. It'll sound really good then. It sounds good just the way as it is. It runs perfect, man. Never ran it. It's running the best it's ever ran. Even when I first bought it, it didn't run as good as this. It didn't even come close to running this good, but it runs great. Got lots of power. Yeah, I got lots of power with the 460. Really freaking kicks. Yeah, it moves. It's got power. I can climb these hills, no problem. Last season I climbed right up out of here. I climbed from here to Flagstaff. Wasn't a problem at all. I was averaging 55 miles an hour all the way up, even on the steepest hills, on the steepest grades. I was still keeping the 50 mile per hour range. I might have dipped just a hair under 50, but maybe 48. But I was right back up to 50, just 50, 51, just like that. So, no, it's doing good. What kind of rig do you? I got a Class C Winnebago. Yeah, Class C Winnebago. It's a Mini Winnie 300. So, it's a real small RV. 22-footer. It's, perfect size for me. With just one person, God, these freaking gnats are killing me. They're pissing me off. Yeah, I wish I could have. I wish I had thought about that, getting some of that peppermint spray, and yeah, that would take care of these suckers. They'll be gone in a couple weeks, but then I'm going to be out of here tomorrow anyway. I won't see them when I get up to Flag, because you don't see gnats up there. They are definitely not in Flagstaff. But they are in the desert. They like the desert. Every year, I remember going out. We used to go out as a kid. When I was in high school, we used to go out in the desert. And I remember this time of the year, man, we'd encounter swarms of gnats. They just freaking attack us. Oh, it's horrible. Let's see, I have 40-foot diesel pusher leaving Oklahoma, heading to Southern California next month. Oh shoot, yeah, you got yourself a freaking monster vehicle. Yeah, whole family could live out of that. 40 foot. Oh yeah, that's a long ass rig. That's all I can say. Lots of power too. Those things can do 80 miles an hour. 80 miles an hour on Interstate 10. Yeah, you're probably going to take 10 all the way across, I imagine. Well, I don't know what part of Southern California you're going to. A lot of parts of Southern California, you know. A lot of little towns, and you got Orange County, you got Los Angeles County, you got, yeah, you got a lot. My new truck camper is a bigger version of my old one. Oh, okay. Yeah, but is it on your property, Joni? Do you have it on your property that you bought, or do you have it on your mom's property? You still cooking for your mom? You still doing all the cooking for your mom? These little gnats can bite you too. Say that much. Yeah, they will bite. You'll feel it too. Let's see. Yes, it is on. Oh, it's on your property. So your mom's mom. So your mom didn't want you there, huh? You got electricity? You got electricity turned on, so you got electric to the camper? So now your mom's got to take care of herself now. Now she's got to cook for herself. She's got to do everything by herself. That can't be easy. Let's see, no power on my property, just a generator. Well, isn't there electric to that part? Isn't there electric and water to the property? I'm just wondering if there's electric and water there that you could actually, you know, have an electrician put in an RV plug, you know, so you could power up the camper, you know, or run an extension cord, you know, couple of them, which I'm sure, I know you're doing it off the generator, but it gets expensive with gas, the price of gas the way it is, you know. Uncle Teddy, there it is. Uncle Teddy's in now. Let's see, we got, hey. Uncle Teddy, weren't you in Houston, Texas? No, that's Uncle Teddy. Uncle Teddy was in Houston, Texas, I believe. Joni, can you get by with solar eventually? Uncle Teddy, aren't you in Houston, Texas? You're the guy that's living out of your RV in a mobile home park in Houston, Texas? I've asked you 3 times how to stop. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I did that. Anyway, wasn't there a big storm or something that occurred somewhere on the west coast somewhere? A huge storm. I heard 100-mile-per-hour winds. Where was that storm? Okay, Mr. Uncle, let's be nice now. You know, you've been vicious now. Let's be nice. Don't be like a troll like everybody that likes to be a troll. Turn this light down here. So I can read better here. Let's see. Oh, that was there? That was where that big storm was? I'm just saying there was a big storm in Houston, Texas. I heard about it today, actually, from another YouTube channel. Said they had major damage. 100-mile-per-hour winds throughout and heavy rain, flooding. Yeah, major flooding, all kinds of shit. Yeah, just the kind of weather Texas gets, you know. Yeah, I was in Texas. Yeah, I was in Texas. The state of Texas in general gets hammered with big storms. I don't care where you're at in Texas. It's hot, humid, freaking nasty, freaking lots of bugs. But lots of people are moving there from California. I know Dallas, Texas ain't the greatest place, you know. I mean, yeah, there's some nice houses there. You know, there's big ranches and shit, but let's see, South Texas is used to bad storms. Knocked out. Yeah, I see how it knocked a bunch of windows out in high-rise buildings. Yeah, that's the equivalency of a hurricane, man. 100-mile-per-hour winds. We'll get 65. We'll get 50 to 60-mile-per-hour winds right here in the desert. I mean, Quartzsite. There's some nights that got, you know, some wind gusts of 45, 50 mile per hour, but that's bad enough, you know. That's enough to knock you over, you know. But yeah. So, wherever you're at, Mr. Uncle Teddy, how's the weather where you're at? How's the weather there? Was the other night I was watching a basketball game. Who was I watching? I was watching Denver play. God, who were they freaking playing? Minnesota. They were playing up in Minnesota, and Denver Nuggets got their asses kicked. I don't think the Nuggets are gonna win that series. To be honest with you. Phoenix Suns got a new coach. Their third coach in 3 years. Yeah. The owner likes to pay coaches like $50 million, man. Each coach makes about $50 million over about. The Suns coach got a deal for, what was it, 4 years, $50 million. $50 million deal over 4 years. Not bad. Not a bad contract. you can please, but yeah, I know there's one channel here that's got a zillion different names, a zillion of them. I mean, just like I do, I got a zillion different names too. I got 100 different channel names. At least 100 now. I think I got like 110. I'm pretty sure I got 110. Or RV Davey. Whataburger videos. Yeah, I'm not anywhere close to Whataburger, and I'm going to Flag, so there's not going to be any Whataburger up there. Where I'm going, there's not going to be any Whataburger. If I make it there, that's only if I make it there. So let's see. We need. Yeah, I've been to Walmart and freaking have forever, man. There'll be a time. I mean, if I get up back at the old town that I used to be in, I'll probably be able to hit up a Walmart or something there. Yeah, because I'll have to do my own shopping, I won't have delivery anymore, so I'll see about that. Yeah, so basketball season's almost over. Football's about ready to start up. Cardinals they're going to be a lot better this year. They picked up a lot of draft picks this year. And they picked up some really good college players. So they should do pretty good. The Cardinals should, at least. Cooking with Davey. I haven't done a cooking video in forever too. I never got a solar oven, no. Never did. It's an outside thing, I mean, places where I'm going to be, it's going to be too hard to use the oven, on the outside. I'll be in Cracker Barrels and you can't use ovens. You can't show that you're camping, You could pull in and sleep and then get the heck out and come back later in the afternoon and beat everybody else that's trying to get a spot to sleep at too. Yeah, a lot of people last season were trashing. They trashed. I swear they threw trash all over Flagstaff. That's why they closed things down, man. People keep throwing their trash on the ground. I saw a lady put a bag of trash on the ground with a cup of coffee that she finished up, and I stopped. I said, "Hey, can you pick that up, please?" Pick it up what? That bag that you just put down there. The trash can's right there. Yeah, but the door's closed. I go, just throw it over. Throw it over the wall, man. The guy that takes the trash out in from the store will pick it up and put it in the trash bin. Just don't leave it out in the parking lot, because if management sees that, then this is why you and me and everybody else get kicked out of these places. Just for that reason. Just beware of that, lady. So, will you ever? I don't. Well, eventually I will, but not right. Not this. Not this season, but I'll buy I'm gonna buy something as soon as I sell the property, though. I'm gonna look at places just to see what the prices are. If I go outside Arizona, I can certainly afford a place, if I go out of Arizona, But in Arizona, or better yet, I looked at Scottsdale and I couldn't believe they're all $1 million houses in Scottsdale. I was like, oh crud, 2-bedroom houses, freaking $1.1 million. That's insane. That's insanity, the prices. Let's see here. See, because, and you could, yeah, I told Mike Living Free to call my real estate agent. I told him to call him. I go, take a look at my property. It's exactly what you need, dude. You got electricity already on the property. You got he doesn't want it real flat. He wants a grade. He wants a little grade to the property, which this one has. It's got a downgrade of about, I'm not sure what the grade is, but it's on an angle, but not too steep. It's pretty. There's some level spots on the property. The southwestern portion is where he'd want to be. This is where you want to make your little area, because right there is perfect. You could put a septic in there, a general standard septic system. Not the other kind. The other kind costs a fortune, man. They want 25, 30 grand to put the septics in. Ticket 45. What's 45 degrees? Oh, probably the low here would probably get down to about probably 80. I think the low is going to be about 80, maybe 75. Where I'm at. Flag, of course, up northern Arizona will be a different story. The temperatures there are actually like low 40s, like 38 to 41, something like that. Yeah, Mikey Living Free. Yeah, I told him call my real estate agent. You already got a water tank. You got a shipping container on the property, which you can make into a tiny house. And he's capable of doing that himself. So yeah, and all he has to do, he could build himself a garage to park his RV in, and he could easily do that. That won't cost him much, and then that way he can put up the garage door, and you don't have to worry about pack rats or mice or because with the shipping container, there ain't no mouse gonna get in there. And if he builds the garage, no mice is gonna get into his rig either. So he'll be good to go there. So then what you do is you make you take peanut butter mixed with baking soda and roll it up. Mixture of half and 50 and throw them all over the ground, man. And the freaking mice will eat that stuff right up and they'll die. They'll be dead in 3 days. You just keep doing that, and you're gonna kill them all off. They'll start dying down. But then you make the shipping container into a small shipping or small tiny house, because it's a tall one too. It's a 9.5 foot tall by 8 feet by 40. So it's a bigger one. That'd be a nice big tiny house. Be perfect for him. If you ordered another shipping container, he could put 2 of them together. So it'd be 16 by 40. That'd be a good size right there. Actually, the 8 foot's all he needs. It's bigger than his rig that he's got now. And then he can just build his garage. What you do is you take the 2x6s and plank them around the size diameter that you want for the garage size, so your RV fits in it. And just do that. And then And then what you do is you have a rock company come and put the rock in there and fill it in with rock. And then you get concrete, quick mix concrete or whatever, and you just pour the dry stuff all over in the rocks. Get like 6 or 7, 8 bags, and then run water on there, and then that's going to dry. The rock is going to become like a solid carport basically. And then you just pack it down with the rake, and then let it dry, and then drive right up on it, build your walls, make a concrete perimeter on the edges, and then build up the walls from there, and then build a you could then you put your roof on there, you build the roof, then you put solar panels up there, and then you run your wiring down just like you would, and then run a plug-in right to your RV inside the garage. If you want, you could just live out of it. You could build a garage and just park in the garage, and then put the solar panels on top of the roof, and then plug in to your RV, and now you got tons and tons of solar. You could get maximum amount of batteries. You could run anything that you want doing that. That'd be perfect for Mikey. But I told him, I went into his channel, I told him that you'd be close to Aja. I go, Aja, right? She'd be almost your neighbor. She's only 2 miles away. And then, heck, 2 miles away, you could party with her and party with whatever group goes out there, whoever, I don't know. You could do that. So, I don't know. So, he thinks that, I don't know, he's got some different ideas. Mikey. Yeah, Mikey's got different ideas. He wants to be by Camper Van Kevin, CVK. He wants to live right with CVK. CVK ain't gonna like him living on his property. He's got too much crap that he's got to put down, because he's got all kinds of crap he put on that land that he's got right now. And he's got to get all that cleared off. He's got all kinds of stuff he's got to say and get rid of. Mikey ate the... Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like, Mikey is not... He's like, I read the contract and I was duped. I was almost duped. I mean, no, you weren't. No, the contract... No, you weren't duped at all. You're not getting ripped off on the property. That's just the way... That's the way all the land is up in northern Arizona. They all say that. He said, well, it says you can't have my camper on there for more than whatever. I said, that's all the land in Arizona does that. Dude, you just park it anyway. Because all the rest of the people do it. And nobody says a word about it. They don't bother nobody bothers anybody once you get up in those you get that land and you park in between your trees and nobody knows you're there, man. You're quiet, they don't know you're there. He's something else. I told him, I said, so I told him, just call my real estate agent. I gave him the real estate agent's name. Just go look at the property. Just go look at it. Look what you're going to get for the money. You're getting more acreage too. You're getting 3 times the acreage for the money, and and you're going to be best off. I mean, because I go, if you buy the raw land, he's paying basically what, 25, 30, he's paying about 30 grand for that. So he pays his 30 grand. He still has to put a septic in. That's going to cost him probably 30 grand right there. There you're up to 60 already. And then a shipping container for storage, maybe. That's another 10 grand. 8 to 10, easy. I'm going to say 10. And he's already up to You're already up to, $80,000, Oh, and then hooking up electric. Because he won't have electrical right on the property. That's going to cost him a lot more aside from that. So no, in my property, already has electric right on the property. It's got the water tank right on the property. It's got the shipping container, 8x40, right on the property. You got everything right. And it's all there. And all in the price. And if you add up doing all that other work, then it's going to end up costing you. It's going to end up costing you more. And more anguish and pain to add to it. So with a shipping container, you build a tiny house. You go ahead and put your little framing in there, and then you get your sealant, your foam, spray foam, and spray foam about 3/4 of the thing, and make about 1/4 of it storage. Store your stuff, your tools, your lawnmower, whatever you got, power tools, all that kind. Make yourself a little shop, a little workshop, right out of the shipping container. Boom. Just frame it, cut the ends off, and then frame the outer edges of it, and put actual doors in. You can put up a rolling door too. You can do all kinds of stuff, man, with the shipping containers. There ain't nothing you can't do. But with Mike, with him, I don't know what he's capable of doing. He says he doesn't want, crappy neighbors, Hear about that. He would be the one that'd be the crappy neighbor, He would be the one that the neighbors would be concerned about, would be him. It'd be the other way around. Instead of Mike saying, well, I'm concerned about what kind of neighbors I might have. No, the neighbors are going to be concerned about you ruining their neighborhood. So once Mike moves in, there goes the neighborhood. See, CVK doesn't want him near him. CVK bought the property next door to him. And he bought the property behind him, too. So nobody could build next to him. He did that so he wouldn't have to have a bunch of neighbors next to him. That's what CVK did. Did you hear about Felix? Did you hear about Felix? Felix came on, and he's got some health issues that are very serious that he's got to deal with. So he's not happy right now. Yeah, when you get cancer, there's no guarantees that his blood count we're low on his red cells, white cells. So that's showing that there's could be potential cancer there. So now they got to go back in there and they got to check it all out. He's bummed. I would be bummed too. He went through all that, and there's no guarantee that the cancer. There's no guarantees that the cancer's not going to come back, because cancer could always come back. My mom's cancer went away for about 5 years and came right back, and then killed her. 3 months later, after they found the cancer in her, she was dead. So at least she bought 5 years and 3 months that she wouldn't have had. So that's one thing you could say is let's see, it's hard to read this. Let's see, he will be milking donations for the next month. Oh yeah, he's already started there. Yeah, he's good at that. That's why he went back online, because he got all that money built up, and then he ended up going through all the money. He don't want to work a job. He's too good to work a real job, right? Yeah, how old is he? What, 30? How old's guy? 30-something years old? 32, 33? Shoot, I worked till I was 56 years old. From 16 to 56, nonstop. Full-time working me. That's what I did. See, I was fully invested, paying in the Social Security, fully invested. Yeah, but him, they're not going to be any Social Security for them when they get that old. What are they going to do? What are they going to do when there's no money? Oh man, I don't know. It'd be kind of scary for them, isn't it? Yeah, and you still got to pay property taxes on the land too. You got to have some money. I guess if you could beg, all he's got to do is run his begathons, and I guess he'll be okay with his begathons. So we got 8 people. We still got 8 people in here. Yeah, I guess I pissed off. I pissed off Uncle Ted, so he bailed out of here. So pissed him off. Uncle Ted got pissed off. I can't do anything about it. And wherever I mentioned that, whatever, he doesn't even live there anyways. He don't live there. He lives somewhere else. I didn't mention where he's currently living. Nor will I. So I was just trying to find out that if the dude was in Texas. That's all. Yeah, it's a shame about Felix. Yeah, because he adopted a child from within their family. One of I guess the mom or something passed away, and so he adopted the son, and I think the boy's like, I don't know, I'm not sure how old he is, but he ain't that old. He's probably like a 13, 14-year-old kid. So now he's raising the child. It's like the child's become his now because he adopted the child, so it's his. So what happens if he's going to die? Who takes over the child? That's a good question on that one, huh? Somebody's got to take care of the child. Probably the state. If you don't have any more relatives to take the boy over from him, if he was to die, if the cancer is to take him, or kid's got to go somewhere, That's for sure. That's too bad. That really is too bad. I mean, he got a cool little train track inside the place that I told him, I said, "Yeah, wherever you're renting, I'll if you're not going to be there, you're not going to, rent the place. I'll rent the place out from the guy. I told him I'd gladly rent there, because what he's paying, I'd pay the same price." That'd be a good deal. Got plenty of room to park your RV, and you got one bedroom, kitchen, small living area. But hey, it'd be just perfect. I think it's only like 450 square feet of living space, but still, that's enough. It's enough for one person. I remember once I've had three apartments, I think, that I've owned. I mean, I could always buy a 1-bedroom apartment, in some places. Just could always do that too once I sell my place. That's an option, but I don't know. I won't worry about that. I'm not worrying about that now. Once I have money, then I have to worry about it. I have to find a place to frickin' buy, or stay in the RV for a year, and maybe prices come down. Maybe house prices will drop down after, maybe the house market crashes. I don't know. Maybe there'll be some. Maybe house prices will come down to half of what they are now. Hopefully. Yeah, family will have to step in, and at that point, yeah, he adopted the boy, so I think he said he was 13. So at least he's got a 13-year-old boy, you know. It's not so bad, you know. He could have a 13-year-old girl. You know what that'd be like? That'd be scary. With all, you know how guys are. You know how guys can get. I'd be scared. I'd be scared out of my wits. I'd be threatening every freaking guy that came around my freaking daughter. You get your ass out of here, man, or you're going to be dying. Don't you put your hands anywhere they shouldn't be, buddy. You mind your own business, man. Keep yourself. Yeah, you want a girlfriend, but boy, I tell you what. You want a girlfriend? You wait. Wait till you're 18. Wait till it's legal for you, okay? Just wait. Don't get yourself in a pickle. You get a girl pregnant, and then now you got problems. Especially with the laws, with the abortion laws and everything. That's bad. It'd be a bad situation. You got to keep your eyes open and just keep alert. That's all. Well, he's got a boy, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah. So unless his boy, you know, I don't think the boy's gonna. Look like he's got his head on his shoulder, you know. Good kid, you could tell. Kid was raised right. Some kids today aren't raised right, man. They just do whatever they want. They control the parents. I wonder if CVK would take him. Take the boy? CVK, I don't see CVK taking on a 13, 14-year-old kid. I don't think he'd do that. Now he'll probably give the RV back to CVK. Since CVK gave him that RV, he'll probably just give the RV back to him. I could see him doing that. Because he's got the 4x4 car. And I guess he's got a tow. Yeah, he does have a tow package on the back. The CVK actually put that tow package on for that car to attach to the back of the RV. So, yeah. So yeah, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? You know, you hope he does okay. You know, you hope. You hope if it is, you hope it's not any cancer that'll kill him. You know. You hope whatever he's got they can cure, you know, so he'll be okay. I can tell he's scared, you know. He's a little upset and he's scared. Well, yeah, it can be scary, you know. Anybody, if you know that you have something that's gonna take your life, it's scary. But that's if you're close with the Lord, you don't have anything to worry about, you know. Get close with the Lord, you're all right. The Lord will take care of you, man. Just pray and pray and pray some more. That's all you got to do. So, yeah, I wonder. Yeah, who knows? CVK, I don't know. He'll adopt dogs, but he won't. I don't think he'd adopt, you know, a regular child, you know. But he adopted that other dog that he got, that other Yorkie. What's that dog's name? Is Dexter. That dog's cool. I think the dog's pretty smart too. And he's probably gonna lose one of his dogs. Because his dogs are up there in age, so he's got Dexter. So at least he'll probably have Dexter. Will be the last He'll be probably the only dog he's got, after the other ones pass away, He'll still have Dexter with him. Dexter pretty much took to him, Dexter likes the guy, so I guess got to give. That's about the only kind of credit I could give CVK, is the fact that the dog actually took to him, and likes him, Maybe he's not half bad, Maybe he's not the bad guy as everybody thinks he is, Though he thinks he's better than everybody, he does do that. So let's see. But anyway, I'm gonna close it out here, guys. I know I got 10 people in here, but I'm gonna close it out. I gotta take my medications. I'm gonna call it quits. I gotta get up early in the morning. I gotta pack up everything and get this baby on the road tomorrow. 11 o'clock sharp. I'll be heading out. So, hitting the old roads. Just about. I'm well overdue on leaving this place. That's for sure. Should have left here 3 weeks ago. Said now it got hot. So, anyway. Okay, guys, let's call it a day here. Good luck with your feet. Yeah, thank you. I need it. I'm gonna take my medication before I go back to the refrigerator and get my medication and take it and be ready for tomorrow. I got my thing set for about 8 o'clock. Be about the perfect time to wake up. Gotta pack the little barbecuer. That'll be easy. Take the table, my sewer hose, and then I gotta pack the sewer hose and the fittings. So I gotta get a garbage bag, put those in, wrap it up, and just put that. I don't know. Figure out a place to put that. Hopefully it'll fit. Hopefully it'll fit in my my little storage area, So we'll take it from there. Okay, guys, we're gonna close it out. I appreciate you guys all coming in here. Had a couple people that got upset in here. Uncle Teddy got upset. Oh well. He got pissed off at me. Bailed out quick. He's not the friendliest guy in the world, that's for sure. He is not the friendliest cat. I don't even know why he comes in, He's not the same person he was at the very beginning. When I actually talked to him on the phone. He seemed like a pretty cool guy. And then he didn't want to see any more phone calls, and he got pissed off at the phone calls, and he got pissed off at the text messages, and he goes, yeah, don't do this, don't do, don't call or whatever, don't do that, and blah blah blah. And I'm, okay, you want to be that way? All right. Yeah. He's got friends. I'm sure he talks to all the time. So he's probably with all of his friends, because he said he's got a bunch of them wherever he went. So I can really care less where he went. So I could care less. I was never going to camp. I was never going to camp with the guy anyway, So I don't think I've camped with. The only people I've ever camped with is just it's myself and my friends I grew up with in the Phoenix area. That's it. Besides that, I haven't camped with anybody. So okay, we're gonna close it. Okay, guys. Okie doke, guys. We're out. Have a good one, guys. We'll catch you later. Okay, goodbye.